Hello everybody, I hope everyone and each of you is having a great day. The purpose of this video today, I'm gonna show you how I made an aelopile or a hero's engine out of simple household items and a few basic hand tools. Um, I actually made this for one of my thermodynamics courses back when I was in university. I finally graduated last December at last. I'm an industrial engineer by now, so um, I was actually thinking of throwing the thing away, but first I would like to to try and help someone that needs to do this. So I hope everyone understands a little of the process, and if you have any further questions, please don't hesitate and put them on the comment section. Well, this is how I actually made the aelopile. As you can see, it's very simple and it's not very beautiful, but definitely works. So that's what matters, or at least for me. The body is made out of a copper toilet floating device. You can get them at any hardware store. And what's important about it is that it came with this, I don't know if it's brass or copper or whatever it is, rod. So I'm gonna take it out. What I did, I drilled two holes, sorry, two holes on both ends. I had to desolder the one of the ends so I can push through the other hole, and after that I used some tin soldering and a torch, which is here, to melt the tin and solder the rod to the floating body. That's what I use for an axis. And as for the I don't know how to call them, the the thrust part of the thing, I used some flexible copper tubing. This is 1/4 of an inch flexible copper tubing. Also, you can get them at any hardware store. I drilled the body, and then I again solder it, but as you can see, there's some black silicone in and on all of the soldering points, because my soldering was not absolutely perfect and I had some leaks, and you want the thing as hermetic as possible, so you have all the pressure going through the thrust ports. So this is how I made the yellow file, and this is also very important. I use a disc grinder to make a point out of the rod, because it was circular and you need something that's pointy so it spins easier. And as for the base or the mounting portion of the project, I made it out of simple PVC tubing. I chose PVC because it's a lot cheaper than copper. So there's no glue in it. You just insert them on the fittings and on elbows and tees, and I made it like this. I at first decided to make the thing horizontal. It was going to be like this with two identical portions, but when I tested it for the first time, when it started to spin, I had a lot of water coming through here, and I actually burned my right foot. So back to the drawing board, I decided that it was going to be better to mount it vertically, and it was going to be a lot safer. So let's get to test it and see, and so you can guys see how it works. So now we are gonna ignite the torch I actually don't have a lighter at hand, so I'm gonna use my stove. Guys, give me please a second. And we start hitting. It takes a little while, and it has around 1/4 of water. Just have to wait until some steam comes out of the quartz. Gonna lower the temp a little because when it starts to spin really fast, the water comes out of the quartz and it just wobbles a lot. So it's better if you do it on a slow pace. As you can see, it works very well. And if I up the temperature, it spins faster. Oh, sorry. And that's it. Well, another important thing about making the project easier is how to cut the PVC tubing. I mean, you can do it with a hacksaw, but that will involve having lots of dust and debris and some dirty cuttings. So what I used is one simple pipe cutter. Uh, Works really well. I mean, it's actually designed for cutting copper tubing, so PVC gets cut a lot faster. So if you don't know how to use this, I'm gonna make a quick little demonstration on how to use the tool. You just insert the desired end that you want to cut, and you can mark it with some with a pen or whatever, and it will cut exactly whatever you marked, and it's gonna make a very clean cut. So let's say we want to cut in here, and we're gonna turn this rod until it's tight, but not that tight so the thing cannot spin. We start just twisting it, and when it gets softer, we tie it a little more, keep spinning, then we tie it again, and we tie it again, and we tied, until taking a little longer than I thought. Oh, until the end falls off.